Good morning and welcome back to another video. This week is going to be eventful. I'm showing you guys the A-frame that we are purchasing, or that we purchased already up in Door County, Wisconsin. It's going to be a complete gut renovation, but that place is going to turn out absolutely amazing. So I'll take you through it in just a second here. So stay tuned to that. And then for a brief glimpse, I'm going to show you some other form of Google Ads advertising that we are testing out. Let's see if it's working. Let's see if it's not working. I'll show you that later on in this video, so stay tuned and let's jump into it.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict. Do I gotta have it?
See you guys soon.
We are on the road, 6:50 in the morning. We have to get up to Door County, and it's about an hour and a half drive. Got Mila in the back, Katie in the passenger seat. We're ready to rock and roll this morning. Can't wait to show you guys the new property. It is a real piece of work, we'll call it. We won't call it a piece of crap, because it has potential.
Lots of potential. It's my dream cabin.
Her dream cabin. So we'll see. You can't fall in love with potential, but this one has acreage, potential for hunting land. So I'm just as guilty as she is. So Katie, what is the plan as far as the remodel goes in here? I'm gonna have you take everyone through it. Like I'll post in some video clips from me walking around, but you give us the grand tour on the place.
Well, the biggest project is this is all sloped to the middle, so they have to re-level everything.
Okay.
Once that's all done, the foundation's good, then we're gonna wash the stone, make it look brand new, and then all the walls are gonna be painted, and ceiling are gonna be painted white, and then all the timber is gonna be painted black. We're gonna have a new staircase coming down here. We're gonna block this off, and then you'll access the washer and dryer from the bathroom. And then the kitchen, tear everything out. We're gonna do white cabinets, butcher block counters, and then these beams are gonna be wrapped with some cedar wood to match the butcher block. All new flooring, obviously. Probably a light vinyl plank. Damn, this is just awful. New vanity, new shower, new toilet, and then this is where the washer and dryer will eventually be.
So you heard it here first. Obviously, this is a large project. I think we're planning on doing a decent amount of the remodeling ourselves, because we want to document and show you guys exactly what to do or how it's gonna look, or that sort of scenario. So should be very exciting. It's just cool. Like this view right here. Let me just, no, Katie, maybe you can get in there. Like, say you're sitting watching TV, like this is overhead. It's hard to beat that sort of view. We did get left with what looks like an old Chevy Trailblazer. So if you guys want that, hit it in the comments down below. But hopefully you guys enjoyed walking through this one with us. We will, of course, take you along on the rest of the journey. And we'll be extremely, extremely transparent with the cost of having to remodel this place. So we need to put in a septic system. We need to put in a gravel driveway. We have to do all this work on the interior. All new electrical probably run throughout, new plumbing. So it's gonna be a costly project, but I think it's gonna turn out amazing once it's done. Drop a comment down below on what your thoughts are on this specific project. Is it worth doing? Did we overpay for it? Only time will tell. The cool thing about this, like we're outside now, obviously. So this pond behind us was stocked when they dug it with like 75 trout. So I'm assuming they're still in there. That's kind of a unique thing. And once this is all cleaned up, like the shoreline area, I think that's going to be amazing. Like you'll have the view right from the cabin, the house behind us. Really quite a unique place in that sense. Friday afternoon, can you imagine what we got greeted with here in Wisconsin? Let's see if you can see out there. There's snow. We have snow. 70 some degrees probably a week ago. We've got snow today, but I know you guys don't really care that much. You want to see a little bit more about Google Ads, what we're doing right now to get some leads. It's actually like our average cost per conversion. Cost per conversion is hovering right around 108 right now for this lead gen strategy. So without further ado, Mila and I, we're gonna jump into Google Ads and show you guys exactly what to do to start generating leads for yourself today. So welcome back, y'all. We are jumping into Performance Max campaigns after I share my screen with you. Something that I haven't ever had any experience running before. We've gotten a few conversions, absolutely no deals as of right now. Performance Max is basically the display advertising that you can do within the Google network, within the Google search network, the display network. You might see similar ads to this. I'm going to see if we can actually give you guys an example. There we go. Now I can show you what the advertisements show up as. So you can see this cellular home needing repairs. We can see it on Google or on Gmail, sorry, the search network, display network, discovery campaigns. Like there's so many different ideas about this. And roughly right now we are spending $60 per day for multiple different asset groups, as it's called here. Now, if you were running a search campaign, this would be called ad groups, but it's essentially the same exact thing. So what I wanted to show you is how we are doing this. So I'm going to just duplicate one of these campaigns. None of these are actually working that great. We've had a few conversions. The cost per conversion is pretty cheap. So I'll let it run. I want to try to get and see if our law of averages, 1 out of every 10 leads results in a conversion. Duplicate this asset group, but search themes. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm putting in search themes. Now, I don't necessarily know what this exactly means, but what are some of the phrases people use when searching for your products or services? And then it has this one, and search themes leverage Google search data to discover customers who are likely to convert. They are used alongside information about your business and goals to help you deliver better results. So I think is the key word. If I input these in there, it's going to target individual owners who are interested in that. That's going to be our search signals. I will just type in search signals motivated sellers because I want to name this, and then I'm not going to input anything else, and I will save this. Now the $60 that we're willing to spend is of course going to be spread across these multiple different asset groups in hopes that one of them will convert better than others. You can look at a table of these similar to what you would do on a search campaign, and then you can break these things down. So the click-through rate obviously isn't great on some of these. Conversion rate, this is only for a span of like 2 to 3 days, as you guys can tell. But the hope is to get a lower cost per conversion, higher quality conversions, and run this simultaneous to our search campaign so we can just generate more consistent results on Google. Now, if you found this helpful, of course, leave a comment down below. Drop a comment on what your thoughts are, what your experiences are with Performance Max campaigns, as I would love to hear it. And if you want, of course, a further deep dive, or if you want to connect regarding Google Ads at all, shoot me an email, carter@carterppc.com.